Here a new lesson where I use a song to learn Dutch, and this time I've chosen the song Leef by André Hazes Junior. Hallo lieve vrienden. So I've already created a lesson from André Hazes Senior, right? But he has a son with the same name who started a singing career, and he also had big hits in the Netherlands. So in this lesson, I'm covering one of his biggest hits called Leef, and it's a song that came out in 2015. So André Hazes Junior, who goes by the name of André Hazes, he doesn't use Junior in his stage name. So André Hazes was born in 1994. He was just 10 years old when his father, the famous Dutch folk singer, passed, and he followed his father's footsteps by also becoming a singer. So this song is about an old man that the singer meets in a bar, and he gives advice about living life, basically, right? So it starts like this. Op een vrijdag in de kroeg. That means on a Friday in de kroeg. So kroeg is pub, right? That is how we call that in the Netherlands. So if people go to their favorite pub, that is what we call stamkroeg. That is the pub that you always go to, right? It's the one and only place that you will always go to meet your friends and chill, right? So op een vrijdag in de kroeg. Ergens in Amsterdam. So somewhere in Amsterdam. Then the sentence zat aan de bar. That means literally sat at the bar met een glas, with a glass. Een oude wijze man, an old wise man. So to make this sentence fit in the poetry, they changed the correct order a bit. You would then say zat een oude wijze man aan de bar met een glas, right? But that wouldn't fit, so they changed the order a bit around, making it zat aan de bar met een glas een oude wijze man. Then the sentence, hij zei dat hij nog maar een paar dagen had. So hij zei, he said, dat hij, so that would be in complete unabbreviated Dutch, dat hij. But it is very common to abbreviate hij to apostrophe ie. Dat die nog maar, so nog means still, maar is that versatile word that I've created an entire lesson about. So it has such a wide variety of meanings, but in this sentence it means a few. I just have a few left. Ik heb er nog maar een paar. Right, so in this case, maar een paar dagen, just a few days left, right? So basically the old man says he just has a few days more to live. Hij zei dat hij nog maar een paar dagen had, right? So if you say that, I have a few days, then you would understand he means I have a few days left to live. And then the first part of the advice from the old man comes. Dus pak het leven. Dus means so. Pak is grab or take. That's from the verb pakken. And het leven is the life, right? Your life. Pak het leven. Grab life. Pak alles. Grab everything. En ga ermee op pad. And that means go on the road with it, literally, right? So, ik ga op pad means I'm going on the road, right? I'm going for an adventure. That is, ik ga op pad. And then the next short sentence is, en hij zei, so this is an interlude to the chorus, en hij zei, and he said. Then the chorus begins, and the tempo increases, right? And the atmosphere is building. Leef, live, alsof het je laatste dag is. As if. So in English, these are two words, as if, and that is just one word in Dutch, that is alsof het je laatste dag is. It is your last day. Then the second one, leef, live, alsof de morgen niet bestaat. as if tomorrow doesn't exist. So in a correct sentence, this would be alsof morgen niet bestaat, as if tomorrow doesn't exist, right? But it doesn't fit, so the word de is placed before tomorrow, alsof de morgen niet bestaat. And it could also be the case that he means de morgen is tomorrow morning, right? Because morgen is also the word for the morning. But I am guessing he means tomorrow, not just the morning, but the entire day. And he added the word de in front of it. The next sentence is leef alsof het nooit echt af is. So live as if it's not really finished, right? So he means life, right? So alsof is as if, het nooit echt af is means nooit is never, echt is really, and af is short for afgelopen. And afgelopen means finished, right? So the movie is finished. The film is afgelopen. If it's a story or a book, then you would find the word uit. Het verhaal is uit. The story is done, is completed. But in this case, the writer chose the word af. And then the last sentence of the chorus. En leef and live. Pak alles wat je kan. Grab everything you can, right? And then he comes with en ga, and that means and go. So he uses the word ga, which is the imperative form of the verb to go, that is gaan. And then he sings right? After that ga. So he extends the sound. And that is the sing-along ability of this song, right? Because you can shout it out along with the singer. All right, so the next verse is now up, and that is also the final verse. Again, in the words of the old wise man, hij vertelde, he told, that he zich had gewerkt in het zweet. That means, that is an expression. Ik werk me in het zweet means I work myself into a sweat. And that is in the past tense. Zich had gewerkt in het zweet means he worked himself in sweat. Then the second sentence of this final verse. Geld verdient als water. So money in Dutch is geld. Verdiend is earned. Als water, like water. Right? So he uses the sentence geld verdient als water, but correct would be hij had geld verdiend als water. Right? But he left out those first two words and left it at geld verdient als water, maar nooit echt had geleefd. But he never really lived, right? But is maar, nooit is never, echt is real or really, had geleefd is had lived. Then, zijn vrouw was bij hem weg. That means his wife. So zijn is abbreviated to zijn, as is very common in the Dutch language, and it's also very correct. Zijn vrouw, his wife, was bij hem weg. So was is the past tense of zijn, to be. So she was, his wife was, bij hem weg. So bij hem is with him. But if you would say bij hem weg is away from him. And then voor een ander ingeruild means exchanged for someone else, right? So his wife replaced him with someone else, right? So voor een ander ingeruild. So the word ingeruild is from the verb inruilen, and that is what you do when you have bought maybe a sweater. It doesn't fit, you bring it back to the store. Ik ga mijn trui inruilen, right? You are going to exchange it for another one with the right size, right? So you can bring it back, but you can also replace it with a correct one. So that is what his wife did. Voor een ander is for another, ingeruild, exchanged. And then the final sentence of the final verse, af en toe gelachen. So af en toe is also an expression that means occasionally, af en toe. Do you go to the movies? Ga je wel eens naar de film? Af en toe, occasionally. Af en toe gelachen, so occasionally he laughed. Gelachen is from the verb lachen. and then maar veel te veel gehuild. So veel te veel means much too much, literally, right? So if you would say, this is too much, dit is te veel. This is way too much, dit is veel te veel. And then gehuild, that means cried, right? So that is the past tense of to cry, huilen. And then the chorus is repeated until the end of the song. Okay, now you know the meaning of every word in this song. Go listen to it from the link below. Let me know what you think about it. Do you like the song? Do you like the singer? Do you like the meaning of the song? Then please let me know, because I love to talk about music and listen to it. So this is a nice example again. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lesson.